Honorable Mayor, Mr. Abdul, whom I have now known for a little over a year, office bearers of the NICCT, distinguished friends, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to begin by thanking the Honorable Mayor for his personal presence here, for his friendship and support to India, and to the city government and to Rotterdam partners for the outstanding support that they have rendered to the organization of this event. I see Ido here. Ido has worked the hardest. Please give them a big hand. The Mayor and the city. This event would not have happened without all of your support. And to the NICCT, congratulations, 12th and IBM. I'm delighted to be here, and thank you for all that you're doing to promote India-Netherlands business and economic ties, and most important of all, compliments on very wisely choosing Rotterdam as a partner. Once again, for Rotterdam, please give a big. Mr. Mayor, you're very modest. You talked about trust, you talked about friendship, people being comfortable here. We Indians are a passionate people, so we like to say, we love Rotterdam. We love you, we love Rotterdam. And yesterday, you and I were there for the Prinsesdag celebrations. King Willem-Alexander of Netherlands addressed the States General, and his speech was extremely positive in terms of what is happening with regard to the Netherlands economy. The story was the government has been doing well. It intends to do even more to make Netherlands even stronger. The national income is up 2.6%, the sixth successive year of growth for Netherlands in 2019. Budget, a surplus of 1%, which is an envy for most other nations. Unemployment at a historic low of 3.5%. So Netherlands economy doing great guns. Compliments to all the Dutch and the government, which is behind driving this engine of this economy forward much better than perhaps many other parts of the world. But ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, we in India are also very satisfied with the kind of growth that we have achieved in recent times. Only recently, India crossed France to become the sixth largest economy in the world in nominal terms. So it is an achievement we are proud of. We have a 2.57 trillion economy as a whole. But in purchasing power parity terms, we have already been the third largest economy in the world after US and China for quite some time now. So India is the fastest growing large economy in the world today. China is still much bigger than us in terms of size, but China's growth rate is slowing down. India's growth rate is slowing down. India's growth rate is going up. In recent times, like happens to all the world, and to reasons many of you know are not entirely within the control of countries, there are a lot of factors across the world which are causing major disturbances. The Indian rupee has been sinking a little. The oil prices have gone up, and India is a major importer of crude oil. So these have caused some turbulence in our economy, but the fundamental realities of the Indian economy cannot change, cannot be changed. And what are these fundamental realities? As I mentioned just now, the rate of growth which we have already achieved, and let me tell you, it is unique in the modern history of the world that a country which is a democracy, which believes in the rule of law, in freedom of press, in fundamental rights, grows at this pace continuously. India is not only growing at around 7% growth this year, we hope to continue to maintain this pace for sure, according to IMF and World Bank predictions, till 2020, and indeed it will be our endeavor to keep the economy moving forward. And the second reality, 1.3 billion people. Population can be a problem, it can also be an asset. And today, in terms of the Indian economy, we have a middle class of 500 million people. We would have a rich class of around 100 million people who are richer than the rich in any country in the world. We have one of the largest markets in the world, which any foreign company, especially Dutch companies, if you access, it gives you a scale and scope beyond anything else that you can have. And what the Honorable Mayor mentioned, our common commitment to certain values and principles, democracy, rule of law, ensures that you do not have to fear expropriation. You do not have to fear intellectual property thefts. When you go on a delegation to India, you can be safe. You need not worry that your laptops are going to be hacked into or your telephones need to be kept apart. India is a country which is open, which is free, which is democratic, just like you. Sometimes democracies are complex and difficult to negotiate and manage, but the basic value is the same. Equally, once again, I was very happy that the Mayor mentioned India's large Muslim minority. 3 days back, I was in Amsterdam where His Holiness the Dalai Lama opened an exhibition on the life of Buddha at the New Ekak. And he was very proud to say, India has not only 4 religions which have been born within India itself: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. India has welcomed onto its shores every other known religion in the world. We have Islam, which is the largest minority in India, almost 160 million people. We have Christians, over 25 million, which are more than the population of most European countries. We have a large Buddhist population. We have Parsis or Zoroastrians. We have Baha'is. You name it. There is no religion that you will not find in India. And what is important is that for thousands and thousands of years, they have been living together. They have been coexisting, not just in tolerance, but in pluralism, in a celebration of harmony. We joke in India, every religion gets its holiday. We have the maximum number of holidays in the world because we have every religion has a festival, and we celebrate all these festivals. I, as a child, have grown up celebrating Christmas, going for midnight mass to church with my Christian friends. I have celebrated Eid, and so have I celebrated every Hindu festival, every Sikh festival. So multiculturalism and pluralism, India is truly an example which is rare to see in the world, and we are so happy at multicultural Netherlands. Mr. Mayor, friends, ladies and gentlemen, the language that I speak, English, is a common bond that facilitates business contacts, that facilitates our relations and intercourse in every other field. But equally, India has made very significant advances both in the field of agriculture as well as in the field of industry and science and technology. Mr. Mayor, today India is one of the largest agricultural producers in the world. We produce the largest amount of fruits, we produce the largest amount of vegetables, we are one of the largest product producers and exporters of marine products in the world. Once upon a time, it used to be said that India led a ship-to-mouth existence. If food did not come from outside, our people would starve. Today, both in wheat and rice, not only are we self-sufficient, we export. And because LT Foods is the largest exporter of basmati rice out of India. So India is a huge agricultural country, which is already a success, but we want to be an even more bigger success. Our government has set the goal of doubling farmers' income by 2022. Today, in comparison to Europe, where 80% of food products gets processed, in India, only 10% get processed. 40% of our fruits and vegetables get wasted before they get market or get spoiled and destroyed before this market, and that is the area of opportunity. The technology that Netherlands has, the entrepreneur that Netherlands has, the knowledge and experience that you have, not just in growing, but also in exporting to other markets, can be of tremendous advantage to India, and we can make a huge success story by combining our strengths together. India has 1 billion mobile phones, the mobile phone that you showed. And what is also important about the mobile phone today is the fact that every single iPhone packs more computing power than a supercomputer 15 years back. What you can achieve with one mobile phone is tremendous. And it is using these mobile phones that the youth of the world are riding the curve of innovation, entrepreneurship, new ideas, new business models. India is #1 in the world in terms of e-commerce, and India is #2 in the world in terms of startup ecosystems. And one of the mentions made by the King yesterday in his address to Princess Di and to the States General at Princess Di was how 25 cents of every euro in the Netherlands goes towards healthcare. And the increasing cost that the government has to bear in looking after the elderly in this country. In these areas, India can provide support. India can provide solutions. We are the #1 exporter of generic drugs in the world. We have a huge core of trained, highly qualified medical practitioners, as well as nurses and caregivers. We have world-class hospitals in India to which people from all over the world come because in their own countries, there are long waiting lists for a knee operation, for a hip operation, for a shoulder operation, for an eye operation, but also not just because it is cheaper in India, but because the quality of healthcare in India can be as good as anywhere in the world. In fact, Health Minister Bruno Browns, after visiting India along with Prime Minister Rutte, said, I was amazed to see the quality of some of the Indian institutions. It is not that poor institutions do not exist or bad institutions do not exist, but we have world-class institutions, and once again, collaborating together, Netherlands and India, you can help us revamp our public healthcare systems where we lag behind. Companies like Philips and other leaders in healthcare provision from the Netherlands can work with government institutions in India in enabling us get healthcare to the millions of people who need it and in upgrading our hospitals. And let me add, we were very happy. We recently had our Minister for Traditional Medicine, Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeo and Naturopathy visit India. He met the Deputy Mayor in charge of healthcare in the city of The Hague, and the city of The Hague has already sent us a proposal which emerged from the discussions for a pilot project to see the effects of yoga on healthcare for the elderly. Both yoga and Indian traditional medicine, Ayurveda, which is based on herbs, have tremendous potential to reduce healthcare costs in the Netherlands for its people and to improve the health of people, particularly the elderly. And we eagerly look forward to greater collaboration with institutions like Erasmus in Rotterdam or University of Maastricht, University of Groningen, where there are world-class medical centers which exist. So, Mr. Mayor, from all that you see, Netherlands might be a small country, but for us, it is an economic powerhouse. And this economic powerhouse has strengths in the areas where India has the largest needs. Rotterdam itself is the best example of that. You are a leader in everything to do with water. Port of Rotterdam is known across the world, is #1 in Europe. You have integrated inland waterways with coastal shipping in a manner few have done in the world. And in India, we have launched an ambitious program called Sagar Mala to develop hundreds of major and small boats across our huge coastline. Inland waterways are highly underdeveloped in India and are desperately in need of better management, better expertise, better technology, and more investments to make them viable. The Minister of Infrastructure of Netherlands, when she was in India, she spoke about how much money India can save if all the container traffic can be moved from roads and rail onto barges on our rivers. That is something which we have not been able to achieve till now. But following the Prime Minister's visit, there is great enthusiasm both in India as well as in Netherlands. I mentioned the Minister for Traditional Medicine who was here just a few weeks back. We have had 2 ministers come from India to the Netherlands in quick succession to Prime Minister Ruthi's visit. And we have had a number of business delegations which came. There is a representative of the Madhya Pradesh government here. There is a FICCI delegation which is to join this sessions. So we are flooded with interest both from India to the Netherlands as well as Netherlands to India. In India, Mr. Mayor, we see the future as very positive. We see more and more activities happening in this relationship, and we would love to make Rotterdam the hub of all and everything to do with maritime, as well as to learn from you resilience. The stories we have heard of the kind of infrastructure Rotterdam has created to deal with floods bring lessons to us in India, where we just have been having massive floods in different parts of the country. So while I agree with you, smart people make smart cities, we want your smart people to come to India. The Deputy Mayor of Rotterdam visited Mumbai last year. We hope there can be more exchanges in this regard. And let me conclude saying that I'm sure Dutch businessmen can go to different countries, you can do good business, you can make profits and come back. But with India, there is a crucial difference. You not only make profits, but you also build relationships. You come back with a friendship. You come back with a family. You are going to come back flooded with invitations to attend marriages, to be part of festivals, to wear Indian clothes, to learn how to tie a sari, to eat Indian sweets. We, as I began, are a people of the heart. And all the Dutch businessmen, I'm sure many who are here, who have been in India, who have invested in India, who work in India, know the youth of India are brimming with energy. They're brimming with talent and they're aspirational. They want to grow. You call them on a Sunday, they have no issues. You tell them, sorry, I cancel your summer break. Let us work on a new product. They will be there. They will work for you. They will want to excel in what they do because they're driven right now. There is a thirst for growth. And that can be tapped in by a country like Netherlands, by a city like Rotterdam and this region in many which ways. Mr. Mayor, we love you. You are an outstanding political leader here in the Netherlands. But one small deficiency in your career is the fact that you have not visited India. You have visited once, but not officially as mayor. So I request you to kindly lead a delegation from Rotterdam, from this region to India, visit different parts of India, look at the sectors we can collaborate in, particularly in ports, in logistics, and let us together make India-Netherlands relationship a win-win relationship.
Let's go.
Thank you very much.